The power of walking away. Hello, my name is Chengi, and you, my precious one, are of course my world. If you're new to this channel, welcome, welcome, and welcome. I'm sending you virtual hugs right now from London to you all over the world, and I'm saying to you, take care of you, because you are totally loved, and I am so appreciative of you joining me here on this channel. Today we're talking about, if you're new, of course, don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and comment, and let's grow this channel. I'm actually looking forward to being 40,000. We're nearly there, and I'm going to throw a big celebration because we've come a long way. We really have. So do remember to share, and let's grow this beautiful channel. And please, of course, let me know if you have any video ideas that you would like me to do, and if you would like me to maybe answer any of your questions on a video, I am happy to do that. All you have to do is send me an email at contact@chengisworld.co.uk. Now this video is about the power of walking away. Girls, I'm gonna come at you from a totally different angle, because guess what, we all know that there isn't a more beautiful woman than the woman who is saying goodbye to a man. There is no more and a time when you are attracted to a man than the day that you decide you no longer want him in your life. And it's sad, but we tend to value the things that we lose more than the things that we have in our grip. But there are moments and times when we simply just have to walk away, because it is toxic, it is violent, emotionally, spiritually, mentally, it is violent, and it is going to harm us and our well-being and our health. And in those moments, we need to truly walk away. If we are in a relationship that we are not ever prepared to walk away from, then in that relationship we're going to find ourselves usually at a loss. Because guess what? Even if you never walk away, the person that you are dating has to know that you have the potential to, if they lower their guard, and vice versa. The relationships that work are the relationships that are not built on surety. The relationships that are healthy are built on consistency, on communication, on chemistry, on all of those good things. But the relationships that also have chemistry are when you cannot take me for granted, because I will only stay as long as we meet the terms and conditions of the deal. I am all about the woman walking away if it doesn't work. I'm all about a man saying, I just can't do this, than stringing a girl along. I would rather have that any day, anytime. There is great power in walking away. There's great power in letting go of a relationship that's not going anywhere, where you know you're being strung along. Because truly your power comes when you begin to walk away. But I want to talk about something even more powerful than walking away. I want to talk about another power, and I want us to take real good care and pay real good attention to what I'm going to say. Some of us have taken walking away, and we've caused it to be armor. We walk away at the drop of a hat. We walk away at the first sign of trouble. We walk away at the first sign of discomfort. We walk away at the first sign that things are not going our way. And I want to say something to you, that is a fear of being vulnerable. Walking away is not the only power that you have. Sometimes staying and communicating is the power that you have. I am really doing this video, and I titled it The Power of Walking Away, because I know that a lot of people will be attracted to that title. But in reality, I want to talk about the power of staying and talking. Okay, not every relationship is rotten to the core with no way forward. A relationship is only broken to the core whenever you speak and share your feelings and your thoughts to somebody and set your standards, they're perpetually violated and ignored. That is a relationship that is broken. A lot of my clients are coming from the place of being single and disappointed, to the place where they're mating up and meeting people, and now having to navigate that space. And what I found is that we have built a culture within the dating world, because of so many of the bad experiences that we have had. And even as a coach, I don't get the happy relationships, because people in happy relationships don't call me. Usually it's people that are in confusing relationships, toxic relationships, or trying to get into a healthy relationship that call me. And so I am perpetually dealing with, and as coaches, perpetually dealing with toxic relationships or propositions or men coming into our clients' lives. But in reality, that is not the truth for every single person. And at some point in your life, dear viewer, dear angel, at some point in your life, you're gonna meet the real deal. And I am believing and I'm trusting that it's before 2020 ends, your behind is going to end up in the arms of an incredibly amazing man that is also incredibly flawed and imperfect and untrained, unenlightened, a man who has just been doing the best he can until you came along. He too has scars, he too has disappointments, and he too has a backstory. And though all of those things might affect some of his behavior, at the end of the day, he is willing to change and grow and become a better human being in order to serve the relationship. And so many of us are not giving these men a chance. We're not giving them a chance, but we want them to give us a chance. And if you followed me long enough and you're part of Chengi's Angels on Facebook or a client of mine, I always teach my girls to play fair. Always play fair, because if you don't play fair and you walk away, then you will always regret the part that you were supposed to play, not having played it. What I'm saying to you ladies is that conversation is the key to building a relationship. Don't expect a man to be intuitive about what your needs are. Don't expect him to know exactly what pleases you, because it doesn't work that way. We have to learn to communicate our needs and our desires and our standards in a way that is respectful, honorable, and vulnerable, so that we feel we are heard. Because you only know the true value of a man by his ability to accommodate who you are, by his ability to apologize, by his ability to do better. And so a lot of my clients are finding that as they begin to exit the just walk away mindset that is required when we're out there trying to find our man, our space, and our soulmate and our purpose mate, it can get a bit rough, and we have to learn to walk away from something that has way too many red flags and some red flags that are on fire. But when we do meet that person and you see them and you know them and you choose them for yourself, then you owe that person a chance. You owe that person a chance. If you thought they were worthy of a first date, they're kind of worthy of a second and third. My girls know that I always ask them to go for at least 3 dates before they make up their mind about somebody. Ladies, we have to be curious. We have to investigate. We have to want more than what we have had. We have to go an extra mile. We can't just make off-the-cuff judgments. We can't just decide, no, I don't want him. Sometimes we have to investigate, have a heart to really get to know somebody and not just walk away. And some of us are walking away from true love. Some of us are walking away from potentially great relationships because we have got accustomed to constantly walking away, because we know that power. It feels great to be able to just snap your heels, turn around and keep it moving and know that the other person is regretting. But in the middle of all of that feeling great, we can get into the habit of tossing the good fish back into the water. I want you to know something, and I want to share this with you as I've shared in some of my other videos. Every person that comes into our lives is a lesson. They're a lesson. They're a whole class. They're a whole lesson. And we're perpetually being tested for our own growth, maturity, ability, and insight. And if we keep taking the lessons and throwing them back in the water, guess what's going to happen? The lesson will show up again in your life. It will show up again. That guy that you didn't give a chance to the first time, he's going to show up again until you give him a chance. So what I'm asking you to do is go through the lessons, complete the lessons, then walk away. Don't abort lessons halfway. If it takes 3 dates, if he was worthy of the first, then he's worthy of a third. And if at the 3rd date you still don't feel the chemistry, you're still not feeling him, you're still not sure, then by all means communicate that to him in a loving, respectful, and honorable way. That is all that you owe that man. And most importantly, yourself. You owe it to yourself to complete a relationship, not just walk away from it because it is painful, because it is confusing, because it is difficult. If you really don't know the difference because you're so caught up in, and the world has become a mishmash in your head, who do you trust? when do you stay? Then of course, please visit my shop, chengisworld.co.uk/shop. Do book a discovery call with myself or any of my coaches, and let's talk about it. If you would like to join us on Chengi's Angels and become a member of that group, of course, you can post your questions and the girls will rally around and put their 2 cents in, and either one of my coaches or myself will respond to you in that group, and maybe we can help ourselves along. But I don't want you to walk away from love because you will not give it a chance, because you will have a pre-scripted idea of what you want, so much so that you might miss exactly what you need. So indeed, let's walk away from the players, let's walk away from toxic relationships, let's walk away from people who don't cherish us, who don't love us, who abuse us. Let's keep that one moving. Let's walk away from every person that has blazing red flags, and let us try to stick around long enough and communicate. I would also like you to invest in the How to Talk to Men So That They Will Listen masterclass. This is very, very important for you girls who have just met somebody, who are meeting somebody. The communication tools in there that are powerful, whether you are at the dating stage or the relationship stage. I look forward to seeing you on my next video. Do invest in yourself, because I truly believe that love is hunting you down in 2020. Yes, baby girl, we still have a few weeks left, and miracles happen anytime, any day of the week, and I want a miracle to happen to you, and most importantly, I want you to be ready. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you on my next one. In the meantime, take care of you. Love you all.